Well, it's 11:05, and I'm saying goodbye. And it'll work out. If I, get into a spot, make phone calls. Even up on the mountain, I keep trying. We'll get this thing straightened out. Yeah, my pack is cold and wet on my back. Well, 3 hours. Jeez. And man, it'll work out. It'll work out. It's not a challenge. It's different every day. Something different to challenge you, and you got to push through. And I know, Mike, it was probably a misunderstanding somehow on that. And he wouldn't say something, do something else. And then again, got to be concerned for safety. So I call Cheryl as soon as I can. I'm just going to let my phone run. It's about 7 miles. I thought 7.7. It was 7. 6.9. Alrighty. This is the wettest my feet. We've been through a lot of things, but being out there in that rain that long, started raining really hard. My feet are soaked through the socks, and I haven't had them like that before. But got my house on the back, so whatever happens, I know how to live out here. Got a lot of food. Really got enough to Sunday. Maybe a little more, because I can ration pretty well. I got a pretty hefty climb coming up, and then another one after that. So it's going to be climbing and climbing and up, down till I get to that outpost. You can hear with the the footsteps how wet it is. This is all part of it. I mean, everything. You don't ever know what you're going to face on these things, and this is just all part of it. And if it ends up being on the other side, I'd be like, oh man, 3 hours. Oh, would have been there. But I'm pretty sure it said Laurel. I'm pretty sure, because I didn't make that part up. But then I've done that before. I say something I mean another and make a mistake. If that's what happened, it's what it is. We'll get through it. Left knee is, with that stopping for a while, is really bothering me too. Just to walk in a bunch of pain. Well, I'm going to need all fours to do this, so later. Hey, I'm sorry it's like this. I'm having to hold the phone a certain way. I'm on mile marker 587. And I'm headed to a little over 4 miles away, Brushy Mountain Outpost. As you can tell, it's pouring down rain. I'm having phone issues for some reason, and don't know how long it's going to work, but everything's fine. And won't be. I've already gotten in touch with Cheryl. I can't get in touch with Mike, so I'm going to try to. I've given her information, so she and I have been in communication together, trying to make sure he knows where I'm headed, and I'm staying at that spot until she or I hears from him. So, soaked, another challenge, and this thing will work out. there again, sorry for the way I'm having to do the phone, but thought I'd put some information on, because I don't know how long this phone's going to last. Later. Hello. I'm Marker 593.4, and I got my sleep stuff on. You know, I think this thing goes backwards when you do it, but that's called Helveys Mill Shelter, Jefferson National Forest. That's where we are. This is 3 or 4/10 of a mile off the trail. It's only 2.5 miles from town. And if I hadn't happened what happened today, I would have gone further. And the next shelter about 7 or 8 miles up, but that's the way it goes. And just going to give you an idea what this looks like. I had this turned toward me. Down this way is the water, and it's a long way down there. Big climb. If you're up here, you're gonna need your poles perhaps. You might want them, just make it easier to come up. Now, as you can imagine, half my stuff is wet. I put on something dry as soon as I could, and I put on, I got Crocs on. Never thought I'd wear these, but I got them on. No socks, want to have my feet dry as soon as possible. I got sleep socks tonight if I need them. Thank you, Katrina. That's my tent. New friends over that way. One's from Michigan, I think. The other one's from Germany. Been traveling together quite a bit. It's a nice place. Now, here's my tent. Now, it would be the, I'd say the last spot. You come in on the left before the shelter. Nice little spot there. I'm coming across here. I use my brute strength to try to pull these together. Put my bear canister either right here or over here. It's where if a bear somehow, they can't pick it up, you might can a little bit. They don't fall way down there and I've got my food lost. This is the problem up on shelters like this. It's just so many mountains, and you can't find a good spot sometime for those canisters. Now I would put it right here. I don't want to put it close to my tent like that, but we'll see. I've even thought of putting it behind it that close. We'll see. I still may do that because the bear's after the food, not me. Well, this is the third night without Mike, and he's still, God, this bear hostile, something like that. I don't know. On my back, he's resting his knee for a night, and I'm not going to see him till Saturday in Petersburg, and we'll talk things over, and then probably have Facebook Live Saturday or Sunday with Mike and see what's his plans for the future. But last 2 days, hadn't said too much about it. It's just been something else, and I've got to watch carefully now, because the last 2 days I've been trying to take care of this situation, and so it's eating up a lot of my battery. I've had trouble with this phone. It just came back, so I'm watching it, and I'm gonna have to be careful because I got tomorrow, Friday, and then Saturday going to Petersburg, and hope I got enough charge for all this. of all you guys. Thanks for watching. And this may be it for tonight. Again, peaceful. Now, the shelter I'm going to next, that kind of fits into my mileage. It's supposed to be a haunted shelter or something because of murders that took place there. So we'll see. I'll do some asking around and find out. I just saw it in my the guide, and that's another thing. I need my guidebook, and I let Mike use it. Didn't know that wouldn't be able to have it because the phone goes out. I need the guide, but that's okay. I'll get it Saturday. I'll get him back on Saturday. Y'all have a good one. Have a good night, and love your family. See you soon. Goodbye.